Attention. Go. The amount of highs and the amount of lows you go through and the way you handle the highs and lows determines what sort of rower or what you're going to achieve in the sport. One at the finish, there just to keep the pressure on the toes. Go.
Rowing really isn't like any other sport. You have to, like, it requires everyone to be working together 100% of the time, all the time. If one person slacks off, everyone notices. So yeah, it's a really big team sport.
Well, rowing has really taught me how to work as a team and integrate into that sort of life. Being in a boat with 8 other people, you really have to work together, otherwise nothing's going to get going. You know, one person doesn't make a boat.
You don't experience what we experience in many other sports. The ability to go in the water at 5:30 in the morning and see the sun come up and be on glassy, you know, crystal clear water sometimes, and depending on where you are, it's like that's pretty amazing.
During training and in races, you have to push past this big pain barrier and know that you're not going to die, like it's all going to be fine at the end. You can't stop, like you just have to keep on going no matter what.
In rowing, there's a lot beyond the physical side of it. It really gets into the mental of how far you can actually push your body, because your mind will definitely break before your legs will.
You need to be resilient, you need to have courage, you need to be committed, you need to be confident in your own ability, and you need to be driven. You need a want to make the fastest boat you possibly can, a want to be the best person you can be. I think if you're a good person and a good character off the water and you have a strong value system, then the reward will come.
At the start line, if you look around, everyone is in the same physical state. Everyone is just as strong as each other, and they've all done the same training. So it really just comes down to who is mentally tougher on the day, and that's often the difference between winning and losing.
It's one of the only sports, I think, where you can push your way out into the front and see the opposition that you're beating, you know, and experience that feeling of watching them as you cross the finish line and everyone else being behind you. I think that's pretty surreal and something that's pretty special about the sport.
The race is definitely fueled by adrenaline as a cox, so it's sort of easier to stay in it and not stress out because you know what you're doing, you just get in the zone. You definitely as a cox can't look stressed because that'll stress out the rowers and then everybody else will panic.
Your performance kind of lifts because you know that all that training that you've done, all those early mornings, those hard sessions, those times where you just want to walk away and quit, you know, you got through it all and it all comes down to this 1 week of racing.
I enjoy the sport, I enjoy seeing others succeed in the sport, I enjoy the technical side of the sport, and I enjoy giving my time to see the kids that I coach achieve what they want to achieve.
Well, Māori is obviously the biggest sporting competition in the Southern Hemisphere, so that definitely adds a huge aspect of, you know, thinking that you really are competing on the national stage, and that really gets you into the zone, knowing that there's so many other people who have worked just as hard as you have to get to this point.
Watching people around me, like some of them were really, really quiet, quite shy, and they've become really confident, like brave, amazing people. So it's been really cool to watch everyone grow. Rowing's like the perfect sport for that kind of thing.
I also appreciate how much hard work goes into making a fast boat, and so that's something that the time and the effort and the dedication and the commitment that it takes, you know, when people can give that and I can be part of that with them, then yeah, I love it. I think it's made me who I am today.